Welcome everyone. This is the Surfcoast Longboarders. We're doing interviews with members just to keep people in touch during the times of this sort of virus that we're kind of not seeing each other. So tonight I want to thank Arty folks for coming along, one of our junior surfers, on our next chat. So Arty, I know you've already told me, but did you get a surf today?
Yep, out at Ben's Mole, out at Jack on the log.
How big was it?
Yeah, a foot, little 2-foot freak set came through.
Okay. So you're riding your new board?
Yeah, got a new 9 for South Coast. She's a signature model.
And how's that going?
Yeah, it's sweet. Got ditched the training wheels off the old modern.
Okay.
So got onto the proper log now. Yeah, it's heaps better.
Yeah, you're in the big time now. Okay, so we're expecting big things from you at the next comp, whenever that is. Now, Arty, I want to know how long you've been surfing. You probably haven't been surfing that long, have you?
Nah, not long. Only since I was like 3 months old.
Ah, that's not long.
Nah, I think the first time my dad pushed me on a wave, I was sub 1. Just under 1.
Yeah.
But I kind of actually got into it heaps more when I moved to Juck in like about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So I've always, yeah.
Tell us how you got into it. What sort of got you into it?
Always lived by the beach. Dad did it. Like Torquay, Jan Juck, surfing Surfcoast.
And what do you remember? What you were surfing? Can you remember anything about your first boards or anything?
I still have my first board.
Oh wow!
It's a 6.0 soft top. I still ride it all the time.
Great.
Yeah, it's a little El Nino softy.
Yep.
And then my first kind of short board that I got, because I mainly shortboard at the moment and mainly have, was a Dico second hand off my mate, Banjo Dyer. So I've had that for a while, and it was this, I think it was like a little 5.2 toothpicky thing. Would have weighed a couple kilos. It was like light as a feather. Yeah.
Wow. And so what made you get into longboarding? So how did you take that up?
I kind of got like interested in it like 2018. It's kind of like watching heaps of people do it, then like just looks so nice just because I love like stylish stuff, and I was just watching it like, that's amazing, like I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And Griffo, my mate, he probably kind of like pushed me to do it a lot more. So I just kind of went into Anglesey Surf Shop and got a longboard for $550, scored a little modern Blackbird 9.1.
Good on you. Yep.
Yeah.
And did you have any kind of did anyone really teach you about surfing in general, or particularly longboard, or was Griff just egging you on?
Griff probably still is my main longboard mentor, to be honest.
Okay.
Dad was the one who helped me like surf wise and like learn about surfing, but for longboarding it's mainly Dad knows less than me about longboarding.
So you're mostly
yeah,
a shortboarder. You're mostly a shortboarder.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about longboarding.
Of course.
Is there a longboard maneuver like you're sort of working on, or you'd like to be able to do, or you think would be really good to do?
I actually did my first like proper hang 10 at Juck the other day. There was just this sick little bank, and it was just sucking up, and it was just insane. Like I never had that proper feeling like with the log. It's like locks you in, and just getting that float. So
yeah,
hopefully I can do a few more of them.
Yeah, you have to practice. You have to keep going. That sounds really good. So can you, with longboarding, but you can actually spread this out if you want to. Do you have a particular type of wave you like? Like what sort of waves do you like to ride?
On the longboard, I mainly like just surf Point Road 9 Addis.
Yep.
But if it's I kind of prefer it when it's like sucking up, so you can actually stand on the nose
Yeah.
and kind of cross step up and down the board.
Was that what it was doing when you did the hang ten?
Yeah, it was like full little tubes out at like little knee high waves, but it was just perfect.
Wow. Now, I know you said
Yeah.
this already, but can you tell us what size longboard you're riding, or that the new one? What's that one?
It's a 9.4. I'm not sure the other dimensions on it,
Yeah.
but that's not 9.4.
Okay. And is it pretty wide, or how do you know anything about its other dimensions?
I think I have them on my phone somewhere.
Don't worry, it's okay. We're not going to get you to do it on your phone.
Nah, I've got it's nice and heavy, last to last.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't know.
Oh, I've just got a phone call from Scott, which is probably. I'm just going to take this if that's okay. I'm going to
Right.
pause if that's okay. Just wait,
Yeah.
because this won't matter.
Yeah.
That I can edit this out.
It's
Yeah.
22 and 3/4 by 2 7/8.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, now that we're talking about longboards in particular, I'm going to focus on this. I know you
Yeah.
probably have got favourite surfers you like to watch, and we might even ask about those in a sec. But do you have a longboard surfer that you either watch on film or you watch around the coast, or anyone that you can think of that you'd like to watch their surfing?
Yeah, I really like Karina. I don't know how to say her last name. Karina Razonko.
Yeah, yeah. And why?
Just because she's a chick who rips, and she's just like showing that like girls can do it too
Yeah,
and do it good.
yeah. So you probably
Like her style.
and you could get a few ideas about style and maneuvers.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she's acceptive of trying like new stuff and kind of getting like fun with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
With you, I mean, I think it's probably more relevant to people like me. But do you have some kind of fitness regime that you'd follow, or any other training you do that might keep you surfing, keep you healthy?
Yeah, tonight I got back into it to do training with Nige Muscroft
Uh-huh.
for an hour every Wednesday.
And
So
what
that
does he,
started up again.
what's he do? How does he train you?
We do like kind of circuit training.
Yep.
It's kind of like short reps to like build specific muscles for surfing.
I see. It's actually training for surfing.
Yeah, it actually is surf training. So like did it with Zave and Spencer Kay and Noel Clifford and Asher Lenz and stuff.
Wow. And so,
Yeah.
do you do any other sports?
No, I've never really been very good at any other sports, to be honest.
Good on you.
I
And
get too distracted.
if you were going to give someone a tip about, surf training, is there anything you'd say that you should sort of focus on or try out?
um,
Water safety, anything, diet?
yeah, don't eat shit food because then it's probably not very good for you. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I feel like if you're exercising in the water, that's probably good for you physically and mentally. Anyway,
Yeah, that's cool. So, have you been sort of worried about crowds at all? Have you get sort of a bit agitated lately or in the past? How do you navigate that?
um, it is annoying. Like, pretty sure everyone's aware of like people being in the way and it growing a lot, the crowds. But you can't really if you're like telling off crowds, you're just being a hypocrite, really.
Yeah.
You're out there as well, so everyone's out there for the same reason. So you can't like aim it at one person. It's more like the general thing.
Is there a motivation for you joining the Surfcoast Longboarders? Is there a reason that you joined?
Yeah, I wanted to meet more longboarders, kind of stop being a kook. Like wanted to learn more about the history and style and like who are some like good longboarders and like what makes longboarding like cool.
Oh, good one. Okay, that's
Fun.
great. This is
Yeah.
going to be my last question because I just, we're just doing short little chats.
Yeah, sweet.
Is there a wave? I mean, what is the biggest wave that you reckon you've ridden, either on a longboard or a shortboard? And maybe, I don't know whether you want to reveal the secret spot where it was, but do you remember riding a really big wave that may have actually sort of intimidated you a bit or whatever?
Yeah, definitely. I love getting out in the bigger surf. Like, it just feels amazing.
Yeah.
There's always less people in the bigger surf actually, which is good.
Yeah.
Biggest waves I've caught in South Australia. Been there twice with Dad. This huge left. It's probably about 8 to 10 foot.
Oh my God.
This huge left. I was on Dad's 6'6" gym banks and I was flipping out. I was like, holy crap, this is yeah, it was pretty big. But yeah, once I got a couple waves and a good flogging, I kind of had such a good surf.
Yeah.
I was frothing like way too hard. I was like to Dad, this is the best day of my life. I was just so psyched.
Fantastic, Arty. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'll make sure this gets up because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to see it.
Yeah.
So I do want to thank everyone that's helped us with these little interviews. Especially want to just mention the fact that we've got a couple of sponsors, Rare Surf shirts and hoodies. That's Brett Stammers and Holly and Sue from Looking Smart, who does our club clothing if people want to order a lovely Surfcoast Longboarders logo. So thanks so much, Arty, and we'll see you at the surf, we hope. Thanks for that so much.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.